on the opposite side of the equilibrium. Why did I say equilibrium? I've been doing some chemistry homework. That's why I sound a little bit stuck up and a little bit German. Before this video starts, shut up about my hair. I understand that it's way too long and I need a haircut. For some reason, my hair grows so quickly, and knowing my look, I bet I'm going to complain about my hair growing too quickly now. But when I'm like 60 years old, I'm going to wish that my hair grew this quickly because I'm going to be flipping balding. Okay, but that's kind of demotivating. That's kind of depressing. And we're not talking about depressing things today. We're talking about advice. Now, I wanted to relate to you guys and hopefully help you guys out with my videos. And I know that I make funny videos, but I don't think that's good enough. You know, I need to make videos that are informative and actually help you out with your everyday life, whether it be at school or at McDonald's. I'm going to be helping you out. I want to really increase the fan interaction because, to be fair, I think all my fans just hate me at this point. So we need to change that. So I've got an idea. If you want advice, record yourself asking for advice. You don't have to put your face in the video. You can literally just record, I don't know, a goddamn packet of prawn cocktail crisps and you can be talking over it and asking for advice. You don't have to put your face in it. Obviously, I will favoritize the ones that have faces in because, I mean, I think it's just more interesting for the video if I can actually see your face. If you don't want to do that, that's completely fine, but I'm going to be hopefully giving you guys some advice. So obviously, this is episode 1. So I decided to ask Connor. I decided to ask him for some advice that he wants me to give to him, which is extremely sad when you think about it, but that's irrelevant. If you guys enjoy this video at any moment in time, be sure to leave me a like. It helps me out a lot. If this video does really well, I will be sure to make more of these advice videos. Oh, my computer just beeps. Last time that happened, my graphics card fell out, so probably should never do that again. And also be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new today. But without further ado, let's see what Connor asked me. Definitely do not already know.
Hello, Cameron. I would like to have some good relationship with my teachers. Can you explain how?
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not qualified to answer this, and the reason why is because I don't think many teachers like me at all, but I'm gonna goddamn try. Leave me alone. And I'm also gonna talk about some funny stories within this video, so hopefully this is gonna be a good flipping video. So shut up. Okay, it's gonna be a good video. It's a unique video idea as well. You know, I see people in the comments always going, "Oh my god, Cameron, you've already made this video 10 times." This video is unique, so you cannot complain about me running out video ideas. A lot of my teachers don't like me, but believe it or not, they don't like me. Wait, what? I don't even know what I'm on about. They don't hate me as much. Like, they used to hate me a lot more, and I've improved that. The biggest tip that I can teach you is to be bullied. That helps you. That really does. I feel that when a teacher knows that you're, you know, being bullied or you don't like going to school, obviously they kind of go hand in hand, that they try to be nice to you, and I think that's a universal thing. So you need to get bullied. That'll help you be better friends with the teachers. Well, on a serious note, if you actually talk to your teachers like after lesson or you ask them a lot of questions, they probably will start to like you because you actually have an interest in the topic. I think a lot of people forget that teachers, you know, they're there to do their job. Does that make any sense? So pretty much if you're stuck on any of the work, you should ask them. Actually, I regret saying that because there's also, like, one thing that I've actually noticed though is a lot of people in like my classes, they get stuck and they don't bother asking the teacher. However, there's a small group of people that always ask the teacher, and it's so annoying. And the reason why it's so annoying is simply because they take up this time and they ask some petty questions. So if you actually ask meaningful questions to your teachers and actually try to talk to them about the topic and show an interest, generally speaking, they will be nicer to you. On the opposite side of the equilibrium, why did I say equilibrium? I've been doing some chemistry homework, that's why I sound a little bit stuck up and a little bit German. But to be fair, you don't need that good of a teacher relationship to do well at GCSE. Like, that's something that I noticed. Like, for example, one of my subjects, there was two groups. One group had a really great teacher, as it appeared, and the other group, the group that I was in, had a terrible teacher. And this terrible teacher kept giving me really bad grades for my work. I was averaging about a grade 5. I'm not going to specify what subject it is, simply because I don't want her getting triggered at me. But pretty much she kept saying that I was about a grade 5, and I was really demotivated because of that. Like, I wanted to be motivated in terms of confidence. You know, I wanted to be confident about the subject and find passion in it that way. And in the other class, everyone was averaging like 7s and 8s. Like in my class, there was people getting obviously 7s and 8s, the people who she actually liked. But in general, a lot of people were getting 5s like me. But what actually happened when we got the exams back is that I did really well. I got 7 in the subject. And everyone else in the other class averaged 6s, even though they were told throughout the whole 2 years that they were going to hit, 7, so we're going to get A's. Which I thought was just crazy. Like, even though she was a really flippin' annoying teacher, she must have done something right. Or maybe I did a lot of revision. I think it's mostly the second one. But to be fair, you don't need a great relationship with your teacher. You really don't. And I think hating your teacher actually makes you think more about the subject, if that makes any sense. Like, that's how it works for me. Another tip to improving the relationship with your teacher includes buying gifts for... No, okay, why would you do that? Like, I never bought gifts for teachers. I'm sorry. I genuinely feel bad for teachers. I mean, they have to work stupid hours. Their job's generally very stressful, and they don't make much money off it. So, obviously, they're not going to be in the best moods. But they're passionate about their job. So, if you want to buy them a present, you can buy them a present. That's literally all the advice I have, okay? So, the next question that comes from Connor again is this.
Hello, Cameron. How can I start running to be sexy and fit like you?
He asks about running, and running for me it is amazing. Like, I can't even put into words how much running has changed my life. And I know that sounds pathetic, it's just exercise. But I've always been the type of person to not like exercise, to not like PE, and I still don't like PE to this day, so nothing's changed pretty much. But running for me has really motivated me. Running acts as a escape mechanism for me. It allows me to appreciate the smaller things in life. I honestly think that you have two factors of health, your mental health and your physical health. And they both go hand in hand. You can be the smartest person. You can have no flipping learning difficulties. You can have no mental issues, and you'll be happy, as it appears. But eventually your physical health will deteriorate. You'll get fat and you'll die of that early. God, that sounded flipping depressing, but I didn't mean it like that. But some people see it the opposite way around. They may have learning difficulties, and on top of that, they, may struggle with schoolwork, and they may have mental issues. But they have a really fit body, and because of that, the fitness acts as a motivator. If you balance the two, it is the best thing ever. It seriously is. Like, for me, I've gone through a lot of crap this year. I've worked insanely hard on my channel, insanely hard on my A-levels. I've got my mocks coming up next month, and honestly, it's going great. I could keep doing this easily. And the reason why I could keep doing it is because the exercise was motivating me. I love making videos because of the fan interaction. I love making videos because it makes people happy. It makes myself happy. The physical exercise of running that I was actually doing really helped, because it just made me appreciate the finer things in life. Because when you go for a 40-minute run, it does feel like 40 minutes, but it feels like a really good 40 minutes because you're just clearing out your mental mind. I've had issues this month, December. I gained a lot less subs this month. My views have dropped, and that's not because, I'm not doing well with YouTube. It's simply because a couple of videos that did really well last month didn't do very well this month, and because of that, my views on my whole channel are declining. It will get better in the future. Something like that, which would have brought me down if it wasn't for my running, didn't bring me down, because obviously I was doing my running. I want to firstly clarify that getting into running is so hard. It really is, especially when it's like in December and sunset is pretty much the second you'll get back home from school or work or whatever. Running is really hard to get into. Like, you need to do a lot of it to really enjoy it, and you need to get to a standard in which you can comfortably run like 5k, you can comfortably run 10k, because it's hard. Running is hard. But when you're new to running, it's even harder. It really is. It's all about determination. So the way I started running was pretty stupid. I pretty much hate buses. Okay, I hated paying for them, and I wanted to go to the city centre regularly to buy stuff and also to meet my friends. And they would always go on the bus, and I'd run. And it sounds a bit crazy, but it's 20 minutes on the bus. It's a 40-minute run. And I did that 40-minute run, and I couldn't do it at all. I started off not being able to do 5 minutes. In about 2 months, I could do the 40 minutes at a great pace. And the idea of constantly improving just makes you feel so goddamn good. And it's something that a lot of people in this video won't be able to relate with because you won't do that much physical exercise. But seriously, your body is so important. And with me, I've had a lot of mental issues in my life. You know, I've had panic attacks, I've had depression, I've had anxiety. And running numbs them all because it makes you think, you know what, it doesn't matter how bad my day goes, I'm going to go for a run and I'm going to flip and enjoy that run. And you feel so good after a run, it is insane. So my only tip I have for running is just do it. It's so stupid. There's something about being able to travel on your own two legs to faraway distances on your own. There's something amazing about it. It's just a freedom. Like, not many people can run like 2k, 3k, 5k. And the fact that I can run 5k very easily and very quickly just makes me motivated. I never have to go on the bus, which is the flipping best thing ever. Oh my god. I very rarely, you know, go in the car. I try to run everywhere. And not only does it make me feel good at the end of it, it also makes me feel like I'm healthy and I feel extremely fit. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, Connor, for giving me these questions. So if you want me to give you guys any of my advice, I know I'm not going to be good at giving you guys any advice, but shut up. Just literally make a video. You can be recording yourself. I'm not bothered. You can just flip and record a goddamn mug or something. I'm not bothered. Just ask me anything pretty much. Make sure HowToCameron is in the title so I can find the video and I'll use it in my video. Hope you guys have a good day. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment and also be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new today. Hope you guys have a great day and I'll be seeing you guys later. Another thing about running is you can eat whatever you like and not gain weight, which is hands down the best thing ever.